Q&A and get to know each other a little bit. So again, welcome. It's awesome to have you guys here. I'm going to, and then by the way, the program today, I think we didn't mention this on the flyer. Our plan is to go till about 6:45 today. And then we have a survey at the end, which I really recommend for you to fill out, especially if you're interested in taking our course, because we're going to raffle off for one person a free entry into our 6-week online course, right? From the surveys that we received from tonight. Yeah, Elizabeth likes that. Good. So please fill that out so we can stay in good touch. All right. So again, from our heart to yours, welcome. Very, very happy to have you guys here. So I am going to share just very briefly about who we are, right, and what we do. So Brain Power Wellness is based in Queens, New York, in Forest Hills. And we have a beautiful team of about 20 amazing and passionate trainers that we can all be doing many, many things in the world. And our journeys have brought us here because we really believe in the work of mindfulness and SEL and brain training and holistic wellness and community building, that it is foundational to the changes that we want to make in our own lives and in the greater world. And so we've all been drawn to this training and this practice in this way to share these tools that we're going to share with you today. And we've been really blessed since 2007, which is the year that I made the decision, after teaching for 5 years and sharing these methods through 3 years of whole school programs, made the decision to leave the classroom to share this with more and more people. We've been really blessed to work with 500,000 students all around the world, and 500 schools and 25,000 teachers. And our school model, and this is all on our just homepage of our website, but our school model is very simple but very comprehensive. And we try to really work with every phase of the population in the school to promote sustainability and health and harmony. And so tonight's session, we're going to get to experience just a little bit of some of our favorite exercises that we do with our schools, with our students, and also for self-care for ourselves as educators who care deeply about sharing these methods. So this is our school model. And as I mentioned before, we're going to share a little bit more tonight about the new course that we're launching February 1st. So next Monday is going to be our first live session for a 6-week online teacher course. All right. So any questions before? I'm going to show a quick video, a quick promo video, but any questions before we get started? Feel free to unmute your mic if you have any questions. All right.
Are you recording this?
We are recording this because we were asked to record for some folks who couldn't make it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we are. Thank you for asking that. Yeah. All right. So now I'm going to briefly share a promo video here. Let's see. In theory. All right, here we go. Yes. Good. And then, as always, please let me know if the levels are good. Staff, you guys can help me with that as well. So this is just the promo video that's from our
Ways to
YouTube
help
channel.
your students cope with change and uncertainty? Have you tried introducing yoga or mindfulness programs in your classroom, but still feel like something is missing? Are you looking for ways to embody holistic wellness and SEL to help your students heal their trauma while also helping you avoid burnout? The Brain Power Wellness Teacher Course has empowered thousands of teachers to create classroom cultures rooted in SEL, mindfulness, and neuroscience, with hands-on tools proven to enhance student engagement, improve learning efficiency, and heal trauma, all while promoting wellness and sustainable self-care for teachers. My name is Dave Beal. I'm the Executive Director for Brain Power Wellness and author of the book, The Brain Power Classroom. Almost 20 years ago, I became a teacher because I truly wanted to create a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. After trying many different programs to engage the students in my high-needs Brooklyn public school, I realized it was time for a different approach. In my 3rd year, I began practicing yoga and Tai Chi and incorporating brain-based mindfulness training in my classroom. The results for my students and myself were inspiring. Since 2007, our diverse team of certified mind-body trainers within BrainPower Wellness have personally coached more than 500 schools, 25,000 teachers, and 500,000 students around the world. Our research-based programs help students increase empathy, self-regulation, and altruistic decision-making, while improving essential cognitive outcomes such as memory and learning efficiency. 97% of our teachers believe our methods help them stay positive, connect meaningfully with their students, and create a harmonious classroom environment. We're excited to launch a new, upgraded online version of our flagship BrainPower Teacher Workshop. In this 6-week course, you'll experience more than 40 hands-on SEL exercises and mindfulness activities, as well as coaching in how to integrate brain-based, culturally responsive, and trauma-informed practices in an in-person, blended, or fully remote setting. My expert staff and I will guide you through 3 live online sessions and will moderate the interactive discussion forum. You'll receive access to our elite online learning community, which includes a digital teaching binder, exercise card deck, more than 50 instructional videos, and an international online community of passionate mindfulness teachers. And the first 50 people who register for our February 1st cohort will receive a signed copy of the BrainPower Classroom book, as well as free access to my weekly live online educator wellness sessions for the entire calendar year. Let's create, let's embody, and let's truly be the change that we want to see in our classrooms, in our communities, and in our world. Click on the link below to register for this transformative course. I look forward to training with you.
All right, did you enjoy that, guys? Hopefully so. I know some of you have probably seen it already, but that's a little bit about our course, and we feel the best way to know about something is not through video, but through actual live experience. So we're very excited. Yes, Jamila, no worries, you'll get the book signed. So we're gonna have a little experiential training now. So I wanna introduce, we have a couple of amazing staff members who are helping facilitate this today. One is Maria Claudia, who's gonna be our coordinator for the February 1st event. So she's behind the scenes running tech for us today. She's an amazing field coordinator from Miami. And we have Rebecca Wheaton, who is our amazing field coordinator from DC. Yes.
So happy to be here.
And we have Katie Brisley-Logue, who's our Deputy Executive Director, who's an amazing leader. And then we have Tamir Smith, who's one of our awesome field coordinators from New York. And so I'm gonna pass off the baton now, first to Tamir, who's gonna get us into our bodies a little bit through a little bit of mind-body exercise. So let's give it up for Tamir.
Thank you. All right. So in order to experience all of those awesome benefits that you saw in that video, we're going to go ahead and stand on up. If you can, make just a little bit of space. And we're going to start to de-stress, let go of any tension from our days with some neck rotation. So when you're ready, bring your chin down to your chest and begin to rotate your head in one direction, making big circles. Breathing deeply in and out. Feel your neck stretch on each side. And when you're ready, slowly reverse. Take it to the opposite direction. Keep breathing out any tightness from your neck. And let's do one more. When you're ready, stacking your head back on top of your shoulders. Hopefully your neck feels a little bit lighter. We're gonna move right down to our shoulders. You can bring your hands to your shoulders, and we're gonna bring our elbows together all the way up, and then squeeze your shoulder blades, bring them back. Big shoulder rotations. Keep breathing. You guys are looking awesome. And let's do one more big circle. When you're ready, we're gonna reverse squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your elbows up, forward, and down. Feeling your shoulders, your chest, your upper back. Maybe you even feel the corners of your mouth turning up into a smile. Slowly stop, and we're just gonna take a quick side stretch. So bring one hand up, reaching all the way up. Bring it all over your head to the side. Deep breath in. Feel that stretch and exhale, bend your knees, return. And of course, what we do to one side, we do to the other. It's getting jealous. Raise that other hand up. Take it over to the side, breathe in. Bend your knees, return. Awesome. I'm gonna toss it over to the amazing Katie to teach us some neuroplasticity.
Wonderful, everyone. So you can actually come back to your seat. Get comfortable. And we're going to introduce you to one of our favorite neuroplasticity focusing activities. This is one of the students' favorites. Are you ready to challenge your brain? Oh, I love it. Great. Okay, so all you need is 2 fists. Ready? Choop, choop. I like sound effects. All you need is 1 thumb and 1 pinky. And you might want to check. All right, really good. All right, are you ready? Here we go. So all you're going to do is switch to the other side. Very good. And switch. And try again. Switch and switch and switch and switch, switch. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Now, some of you have done some of this before. So those of us who are feeling it a little bit challenging, it's okay. So if we're being really honest, this was a little bit challenging, yes? Yes, and the reason is because we haven't created that connection in our brain yet. So the left and the right side of the brain is beginning to talk to each other, but we have to train our brain, right? So many of our students, when they're learning something new, what happens? Either they decide it's too hard and give up, right? Sometimes it's hard for them to kind of push through and keep trying. So we know that the more we practice, the easier things get, right? So we're going to actually practice training our brain tonight. And how about, would you like to walk away with some new synapses, some new connections in your brain? All right, excellent. So here we go. So let's try it this way. All right, 2 hands up, choop, choop. Now, repeat after me. Smile. Breathe out. And then say, my brain loves challenges. Lovely. Okay, so when we smile, our brain naturally relaxes. We send serotonin, those happy chemicals, go flowing to the brain. So we naturally begin to feel better. When we breathe out, we're releasing the tension in the chest and the tension when we're trying something new that's challenging. And then when we say, my brain loves challenges, you know, that growth mindset that we hear about in the schools, we're teaching our brain positivity and to overcome that negative voice. So here we go. 1 thumb, 1 pinky. Here we go. Repeat after me. In, out, yeah, out. Right, don't forget to smile. Remember those 3 things, smile, breathe out. My brain loves challenges. In and out and out. We got this. In, rhythm helps. In, out, out. Pinky thumb, man. In and out, out. Hold it here. Now get ready. We're going to bring them both in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shoot. Bring it in. And then 1, 2, 3. Push it out. Great. Keep checking your smile. Relax your brain. In. Here we go. Your brain is figuring it out. I love it. And push it out. All right. So here we go. Pinky thumb. I got this. Pinky thumb. In the house. Pinky thumb. I got this. Pinky thumb. In the house. My brain loves challenges. Can we say that? My brain loves challenges. I can see it's getting a little easier. Smiling helps. Wonderful. And shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Thank you for participating, and congratulations for creating some new connections in your brain tonight.
Oh, love that. Awesome job, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Tamir. All right, so now hands up if that was a little challenging though, right? Anybody? Okay, so we're gonna do a little exercise called brain tapping to help to alleviate any tension in our brain, not only from that exercise, but also from our daily stressful lives, so we can feel more clear-headed and feel the amazing power of the 100 billion neurons that we have, all right? So for this one, I want you to sit comfortably, relax your hands, gently shake out your wrists, relax your fingers, relax your shoulders. They feel good from Tamir stretching. And now with your strong fingers, we're gonna gently start to tap, right? Gently tap. And then as you tap, I want you to breathe out through your mouth like this. Shh, like you're telling someone to hush, right? And imagine as you tap, you're opening all 50 of the energy points in your brain, and you're letting out all the anxiety, all the tension, as if you're opening a window in a stuffy room. If you can close your eyes and just tune in to the feeling of vibration from your tapping. Tapping the sides of your head, in the back where your neck meets your skull. And it's natural, you're gonna find some points that feel a little painful or tense. The pain is created by tension. So as you tap, I want you to exhale and try to release all the tension that's under that pain. This is an awesome activity. Anytime you need to refresh or wake up your brain, or anytime you feel overwhelmed or tired. And just feel that positive energy starting to flow as you release all the heaviness from your brain. And now let's come just directly above the forehead to your prefrontal cortex. Your executive functioning, all your decisions from today. You had a busy day making thousands of decisions. As you tap, I want you to just exhale and let go. Let go all of the tension from the day. And then tune in to that healthy brainwave frequency of alpha waves, creative and focused. And now coming to your forehead. If you're wearing glasses, you can take them off for a moment. And I want you to come to your temples, 2 fingers on each side, just tapping your temples. Again, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes and just tune into the feeling from the tapping. Feel all of the tension being alleviated from that healthy vibration. And let's come to our eyebrows. You can feel all the fatigue from the screen time. Let's tap all around our eyes and go into the feeling. Feel the tiredness, feel the tension, and then as you exhale, let's consciously choose to release that tension and tiredness. All around your face, your cheeks, your jaw, find where you're holding tension. Just 20 seconds more, just tapping anywhere, tapping and breathing. And now gently just sweep your face, your head, relax your arms down. And now gently just move your head side to side. Relax your neck and shoulders. And just feel the lightness and the brightness in your brain. Feel positive energy, blood, oxygen circulating. And just feel your mind is more clear. And if you're comfortable, I recommend to stay with your eyes closed. And now we're going to practice what we call 4-part breathing. This is one of our favorite mindfulness breathing exercises. Very simple. For the first part, we're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to pause for a moment at the top of the breath, and we're going to exhale through our mouth, like a gentle sigh. Long exhalation, and then we're going to stay empty at the bottom of the breath before breathing in again through the nose. Breathing in through the nose, gentle pause, long relaxing exhalation, and staying empty at the bottom of the breath. We've had so many things to focus on today. But right now, we're bringing all of our awareness to each part of each breath. As you bring your mind inside, you can feel your breathing becoming deeper, a little slower, completely connecting with each part. As you breathe in, feel the expansion in your body. As you exhale, feel the release of tension. Feel your ability to let go. And as you stay empty at the bottom, feel the peace and solitude there. Feel the ebb and the flow, the principle of impermanence, principle of balance, all through your breath. And now, as we continue breathing in these 4 parts, let's bring our intention to how we want to feel. As you breathe in, please invite the energy you want to create. And as you exhale, let's let go of anything that's not serving us well. As you breathe in, invite the energy of gratitude and peace. And as you exhale, let go any self-judgment or doubt. Breathing in acceptance, patience. Breathing out any anxiety or worry. Breathing in the energy of joy and happiness. And letting go frustration or anger. Feel your ability to change and transform. And feel the miracle of breathing and the miracle of transformation in this moment. Feel your power. And for our last few breaths, I invite you to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your abdomen. In your abdomen, feel the connection to your strong body, grounded and centered. And feel your heart open, light, and warm. Connecting with your true self, connecting with your intention of how you want to feel and what you want to share. Let's take 3 more deep, slow breaths together, breathing in what we want and releasing what we don't. And when you're ready, slowly just sweeping down from your chest to your abdomen and gently clasping your fingers and gently stretching your body. And return. Awesome job, everyone. Thank you for sharing in that with us. We would also love to see some sharing in the chat room. If you can share a little bit about how you're feeling now from the exercise, or if anyone also, we'll give a moment if anyone wants to open their mic, they can share that way too, but we would love to hear how you're feeling from the exercise. Let's take a moment to do that now. Ha 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 ha. Mo is ready for bed. I hear you. I think you're not the only one that can feel the tiredness, right? We push away the tiredness all day long. So when you go inside, you can definitely feel the layers of tiredness. Good. Mary Kay, relaxed. Ara, relaxed. Oh, relaxed. Calmer, brighter. Oh, good. Lighter, Carla. Love it. More present. Lucia, wonderful. Yeah, Cholet, great. Yeah, so that's an important point. So we can feel that tiredness, and then through the training, we can also go through those layers and try to release what we don't want to feel as well. Yeah. Yes, wonderful. And Elizabeth, I see your question on the chat. That's a great question. If I don't get to that today, if you can, in this session, if you can hang on for a second, I'll talk with you privately about that too. That's great. So guys, we want to have some time now just to give you a little bit of information about our new course and to have some time for more questions and answers. So let's see, do we have MC? Do we have our amazing Prezi here? Let's see, MC, are we spotlighted or no?
It's next to you.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I was on gallery. All right, so shout out to Maria Claudia, who put together a really cool presentation here with Prezi. We want to just explain a little bit about the components of the course that's starting on February 1st. So the first one is what we just did, which is live experiential training. So if we can go there first, the live sessions. So a big part of what we do, even in the virtual setting, is community building. And so in our live sessions, we'll be able to create community. We already have more than 30 folks registered so far for the course. And I think we're at 5 countries, I believe, so far. So people from all the different states in the US and then 5 different countries together. So we're really excited about creating that community of just really passionate people who want to share these tools. And then during the live sessions, we'll also help you to feel equipped and supported to share the brain break class, the classroom brain breaks. You're going to learn more than 40 of them. And so we're going to help you to practice those. And we'll do self-care. Each of our live classes is both for ourselves and then instructional in how to share some really fun and engaging brain breaks with the kids. And we'll have the chance through the live sessions, we'll have the chance to have Q&A and reflections. And the trainers, I'll be the primary trainer for the February 1st session, but in your follow-up and individual check-ins, we have an amazing staff with more than 100 years of accumulated experience in the field. So we're going to be here to support you every step of the way. And next, let's see, oh, the content. What's in this course, right? So we're going to, each module or each week rather, will have a different focus. And the focus will be supported through text and learning, either through video or excerpts, as well as instructional practice through instructional videos and self-care sessions. So our first topic will be SEL. Then we'll have trauma-informed strategies, culturally responsive training, multiple intelligence theory. And as I mentioned, it's not only through this practice of brain education, but incorporating some really amazing work from thought leaders and educational leaders and how they're blending these really important principles of mindfulness with social justice, with multiple intelligence theory, with neuroscience, etc. And next is our classroom management tips, right? So those of us who are working with kids, whether it's one or multiple, we know that the first thing is engagement, right? How can we use these tools to engage positively with our students and to maximize their participation, whether we're in person or whether we're trying to get them to open up their webcams and participate online. So we're going to introduce 13 classroom management tips that incorporate positive discipline, heart-based connection, student-centered leadership, and proactive communication. And then, as I mentioned before, we have the self-care session. So each of our live classes will feature self-care sessions as well, like what we did very, very quickly today. But then also we have self-care videos that touch on each week a little different topic and different routine that you can practice. And then we check in the following week how it went, incorporating that self-care session for yourself to see if you noticed any change in your energy level and your ability to connect energetically with your kids. Okay, next. And then, yes, individual coaching. So this is also a big part of what we do. We want to really make sure all of our vision partners are maximizing the tools that we're giving them and really feeling fulfilled and satisfied with what they're learning. So we have a check-in, individual check-in with one of our trainers towards the beginning of the course and towards the middle or the end of the course, just to check that you're really getting what you're looking for from the course. And then that will be ongoing as well. Then you'll be plugged into our international network after you've taken the course through our learning community. And our resources are pretty awesome. We're very proud of what we can offer through this class. So we have more than 50 videos. You're going to get an ebook of the Brain Power Classroom book. But then the first 50 people, so we think we have 20 or maybe 15 slots left or something for that. The first 50 people will get a signed copy of the book, so we'll mail that to you. But all of us will get an ebook. You'll get a digital instructional binder with more than 100 pages of really relevant information to help you to teach effectively, and the digital exercise card deck. That's very important. The kids love it, and it's a great way to give agency to the students for them to choose the exercises, and then eventually for them to be leading the activities for the class. And then, as I mentioned before, you become plugged into the international learning community, which we continuously update with resources, and people upload videos of themselves teaching and things like that. So it becomes much bigger than the static materials, but the human resources. And that, I believe, is our formal presentation. How do we do? Sandra's smiling, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. That's great. So we want to open up now for questions, but before we do, let me see. I think we planted. Mo, big brother Mo, you here? Or were you too relaxed? Did you sleep, Mo? Did you? Where
I
you
took
at?
a nap. I can't lie. I took a little nap.
I want to introduce one of our awesome vision partners from New York City, the principal of Thomas Edison High School, who's been through a number of our trainings and has been facilitating school-wide programs in brain power for several years now. This is Moses Ojeda. What's up, brother?
What's up, everyone? Listen, I'm here to really just to support Dave and his team because they've done so much for me in my community. So I jumped on, even though I'm already a brain power school, because, again, the thing that I like about Dave, and he hasn't paid me to say this, is that he's in it for change for the right reason. He's not after the money. And he's worked with my school to make ends meet. And that's how I was able to become a brain power school, because I have 2,300 students, 120 staff members. So it's a big lift that has to be taken on. But his team came in and helped us. And I was part of a special fellowship, which he also gave of his time to build leader. And it couldn't have come at a better time because the pandemic hit right when we had ended that leadership. And I will tell you that I was 325 pounds 2 years ago. I'm down to 270. I'm able to play with my kids and not quit. The breathing exercises, I'm able to now pay it forward whenever I hold sessions with my staff, with my students. It's just been an amazing journey. And again, what I love about him and his team is that they're in it for the right reason. They're in it because it's coming from the heart, and they're going to work with you. They'll customize training. And I'm currently taking a leadership course with Latoya. Shout out to Latoya. To be able to get me to hone my skills even further, to hold space. Because what we're finding is that our kids are suffering at home. They may be doing well with academics, but when they're the only child at home, alone, virtually, and don't have an outlet, it's getting to them. And with no sight ahead of us to know when we're going to open, it's even more crucial not to hold space for these individuals. And your teachers are suffering too, just like the APs and the principals. I myself wanted to walk away mid-year. I was fed up with the system, but the team was here to support me. And because of that, I'm here to just share out and say that I'm thankful for having Dave come into my life when he did, because I don't know where I'd be if that had not happened. And shout out to the team too. So if there's any questions, but thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Mo. Appreciate you, Moses. Thank you so much. That's amazing. An awesome leader there. So we want to have a little bit of time now for questions. And also, we want to make sure that we build time into our 6:45 timeframe for you to fill out your survey as well. So if you're good to multitask and you can handle two things at one time, Rebecca has put the survey in the chat. It's pretty brief and just trying to get your contact information. If you want to, have a quick meeting with us. And then, as we mentioned at the beginning, we're going to select one lucky winner from the survey responses to get a free membership, or free tuition rather, for the course February 1st. So I want to just open it up now for questions, guys. And again, feel free to multitask. We don't know how to not multitask, but we can also do that mindfully. So we can divide our attention mindfully between the survey and the Q&A. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, we had a question about how many sessions. Maybe we can just talk about the live versus the online.
Perfect.
Hours.
Perfect. Yeah, so we are going to have the total hours for the February 1st 6-week course is 12 hours, and 3 of those are going to be live sessions. And on average, the coursework of the weekly modules takes about 2 hours per week total. So it's about 9 hours asynchronous from videos and articles and excerpts from books and things of that nature, and reflective questions, and then the 3 1-hour live sessions. And the dates for that is the first one is February 1st. So someone, team, if you guys can put this in the chat as I'm sharing this, the first date is February 1st. And these are all 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're trying to accommodate Europe and Hawaii at the same time. So we're kind of in the middle. It's a good place to be on the East Coast between Europe and Hawaii. So February 1st, February 22nd, and March 15th. Those are going to be the 3 live sessions. We are going to record and archive the sessions. So if you can't make it, then we'll definitely have them available for you. Oh, Helene, you too. I'm looking forward to meeting you in person one of these days, Helene. And let's see, I saw there was a great question from Bess. So I wanted to go back and find that. Feel free to, you can unmute, you have the ability to unmute your mic in this session. So feel free to do that if you'd like to speak out, or please put your questions in the chat. Bess messaged me a great question about in our book or in research, if we discuss the effect of growth mindset on marginalized and or minority groups. And the answer is yes. So actually the easiest way, and again, team, if you could put this in the chat for me, I would appreciate it. If you go to our website, to the brainpowerwellness.com website, there's a research section there. And we have some really powerful research working with 180 of the most at-risk middle school students in District 7 in the South Bronx, which is one of the most underserved districts in New York City. And we did an 8-week intensive course with them. And we were brought in by the district because these students were really on the margins of school and just in very, very dangerous in a number of social emotional indicators. And so prior to our training, things like hyperactivity, social problems, conduct problems, emotional symptoms, they, on average, they were all in the danger zone of those categories. After an 8-week intervention from our team, where we taught similar exercises of what we did today, we taught a leadership program and did train the teachers to work with them and teach basic brain breaks. They were able to reduce their negative social emotional indicators by 67% on average. So it was a really powerful testimony to the work. And then from there, the superintendent, along with the chancellor, was able to create district-wide programming. So if you go to our website, you can see looking at things like neuroplasticity, also the effect that the growth mindset and positive pro-social behavior has on academic performance as well. So you can definitely, we have a whole section of the website dedicated to that. Oh, Bess, I love it. See, when I was teaching 5th grade in Brooklyn, I had a question that said, be smart, ask questions. So Bess is very, very smart. So what exercises for brain breaks do you do with Zoom fatigue? Okay, right. So we definitely recommend the brain breaks to be utilized at least once every hour for our teachers. And so that's what the course, actually the meat and potatoes of the course that we're going to be offering is you learn 45 of these brain break exercises. So some of them are more mindful, breathing techniques, meditation techniques. Some are more active physical exercises to engage the body. Some are team building, where we do whether in person, whether a blended approach or a fully remote approach. So each week you learn 7 different exercises. And then we walk you through in the live sessions how to incorporate that into your teaching. And Adriana said, what does the certification allow me to do? Great question. So this is a certification for teachers to be able to teach in their own classroom or teach with their own students. For those of you who are looking for a professional certification to utilize professionally, so you can add to your coaching credentials, etc., we have a second level of our course, which is a little bit more extensive, and it actually involves a really awesome retreat upstate at Honors Haven Resort. So we're going to have our next our next cohort of that is going to be in July. And fingers crossed, for the first time in a while, we're going to be able to be physically together, right? So we'll socially distance and make it very safe, but we will be able to enjoy the beautiful amenities at Honors Haven and the waterfall and the hikes and everything there. Okay, let's see. Okay, Katie, thank you. Any other? I'm just trying to look through the chat, and then feel free, guys, to open the mic as well. And then, are we multitasking? Are you also filling out your survey? we definitely want that too.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Because of the time, for me, it's I don't know what time you can call, because for me it's now midnight.
Oh wow!
So everybody's asleep here, only not mommy.
You're the best, Sandra.
The time difference, it's at your place
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Okay, so during the day you can call.
Yeah, evening here. Yeah. What's your question, Sandra?
Sorry?
Did you say you had a question for us?
Yeah, the question, because I was filling in the form and you ask what time you can call.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, so we can connect through email as well, and then we can figure out what's the best time to do a Zoom, a face-to-face chat. Okay. So yeah, main thing, yeah, that's right. We're gonna reach out anyway, so we can try to do the time, but if it's too confusing, just put your email there, and we'll figure it out through email.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we want to have the chance to have a quick Zoom session with anyone who's interested in any aspect of the work that we do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Oh, Kimberly, great, mental health coordinator. And then yes. So Kimberly, we have this is basically our introductory course, and thank you. I think you're amazing as well, Kimberly. So in this course, you're going to learn 45 hands-on exercises and techniques for your classroom or your students. For the instructor level, which is the next level, then you get empowered with hundreds of activities, and then we also can support you for those of you who want to do this as part of your living, right? As being a life coach and a health and wellness coach, then you have a professional certification, and we feature you on our website. So we help to market you to schools in your area that you would like to work with, right? So that certification is much more extensive, and you're able to work with all the different communities in the school. Oh, and Kimberly from Miami, I think, right? Great. Yeah, Sandra?
And how is it working with, because your book is in English, of course, and all the material is. Is it possible when I do it in the Netherlands to do the translations about the...
Would we be in Dutch? What would our translation be? I think you must speak so many languages, Sandra. I'm jealous.
No, I only speak English and Dutch.
Okay, so we can talk through those things. We actually have some amazing pioneers in Canada, in France, in Denmark, and so we're working on translating the materials that are relevant. So we can work with you. To be honest, if you are pioneering in a new country, then we can work together, but some of the work would probably fall on you, to be honest, but we'll be there with you, coaching you every step of the way, and helping and support you.
But it is a possibility. It's allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
we just published the book in Chinese, which was really exciting. I don't know if that's going to help in the Netherlands, but yeah, we're definitely open to it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and then what age, Lucia asked. So these activities are all modified for pre-K through 12th grade. So Moses is a high school principal, but we work with as young as 3 years old. And all the materials in the instructional binder have modifications and variations for every age group. So you can use with all different ages. Yeah. So I want to be cognizant of the time, guys. I know we're a little bit over. So feel free to please fill out the survey. And I want to maybe just on behalf of our staff, we want to just thank you so much for coming and sharing this time and space together and creating this with us. And we're really, as Moses said, we're very passionate about what we can create when we join forces. So we're really excited about linking together the tools that have helped us with really passionate people who can share this with more and more people all around the world. So please reach out and let's work together. Okay. Anything else? Why don't we open up? I couldn't say hello to everyone. Cholet, so good to see you guys. Why don't we open our mics, guys? This is how we usually finish our team meetings. We can send energy to everyone here. It's so good to see you. Hello, Adriana.
Hola.
Kimberly's in Miami, right? Yeah, I heard, where's North Carolina? Adriana, are you in North Carolina?
Yeah.
I'm from Raleigh. I grew up in Raleigh and went to school in Chapel Hill.
I'm in Raleigh, yes, right now.
Yeah, I love it. And then you can invite
Mine's
us
the
to
only one
Costa Rica.
Sure.
Only one from LA, maybe, Fadia? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking to see. Only one. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you. And Helene, great to see you. Yeah.
Dave, I have a question. Do you have to take this course to be able to take the other instruction course, or not necessarily?
That's a great course. You do. So it's cumulative. Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
do. We can be flexible about the order if necessary, but yeah, it's a cumulative program.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So guys, let's train together. Let's embody the change. Let's do it. All right. So much love to all of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we look forward to seeing you again very soon, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can leave now.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hardest part.
Yeah, that's right. Sandra, thanks for staying up. You're the best. Bye, Lucia.
Bye. I have so many questions.
Oh, please, do we have your information? Can we follow up with you?
Not yet. I'm not as fast as you are, for sure.
Oh, no, it's okay. Do we have your email, Lucia?
Not sure. I finally figured out what form you were talking about. And so
Okay.
I'm going to fill that out. And
then did you put your email in the chat room by chance? Or not yet? Okay, why don't you do that before you leave the call, just to make sure, just put in the chat room, put your email so we can reach out that way, just to make sure.
Sure.
In case Google form acts up on you. Dylan, I talked about you today. I told Vivian and Diane, two of my favorite principals, I told you about your body tapping, brother.
That's where tapping comes from. He loves body tapping.
You're the best. Awesome, Lucia. We'll be in touch with you.
Okay, great.
All right. We really look forward to it.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good night.
Moses. Good night, guys. Mo, what up, brother?
Thank you, Moses.
What's going on?